Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. All right, so the Western Conference Finals is set. You have the Minnesota Timberwolves with future MVP Anthony Edwards. In all likelihood, he will win an MVP eventually, versus this year, all likelihood, MVP and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't know how long this series is going to last, whether it'll get dead in six, whether it'll get dead in five, or whether it'll be a sweep. But I think you're still going to see some competitive basketball from beginning to end. Both of these teams are hungry. Both of these teams want it. At the end of the day, Minnesota underachieved a little bit, but when you think about it, they're right back where they were last year. Keep in mind, they went to the Western Conference Finals last year, so they're right back where they need to be. All they need to do is try to figure it out and get one step closer to getting to the finals and winning it all. Where you have OKC, upcoming team that's been pretty damn good for the last couple of years, but they've been exceptionally good this year. They've been the best team in the NBA, and they've proven it. They're still coming off a hard-fought, tough series versus Denver, but at the end of the day, they got it done. But I'm liking this matchup. You have, future superstar in Anthony Edwards versus current superstar. Anthony Edwards has the potential to be an all-time great. He's been given the stamp of approval by proven all-stars and former Hall of Fame players. And, the guy, MJ, says that Anthony Edwards reminds him of himself. And coming from MJ, a guy that many people believe he's the greatest player that ever, played on the hardwood court. So, with that being said, Anthony Edwards should take that and flourish off of that, But with that being said, I just think this is going to be some exciting basketball. And this is what the NBA needs to do. This is what they fell short of compared to the NFL, not being able to market smaller market teams. And the superstars that play on these smaller market teams, they make it too much about LA or New York, even though a New York representative is going to be playing in the Eastern Conference, which I'll talk about that later on. They need to do a better job of making the NBA more of a global, product, and marketing their players, on a global, on more of a global scale, where the NFL, the NFL is the NFL. I don't know. Maybe they need to talk to the NFL people, but this is something that the NBA has been lacking. This is the reason why a lot of people have questioned Adam Silver as a commissioner. But nevertheless, I want to talk about this matchup. Both teams play great defense, and both of these teams have a decent bench. And when it comes down to crunch time, they can make adjustments and they can put on the clamps and basically stagnate any opposing team. So I think what's going to happen is the first three quarters, you will see maybe, a lot of, free for all basketball. And then I think around maybe the latter half of the third quarter, that's when you'll see things start to tighten up. So like I said, I don't know how long this series is going to last, but it's going to be some great basketball. Can't wait to see it. So may the best team win. Anyway, it's your boy Tam. I'm out.